Hi, I'm Bill Sigl, and this year I'm talking about Mexican Republic 50 centavos. It's pretty much a tradition with these speeches that you've got to give pretty pictures of expensive coins, so feast your eyes. I'll be showing a few more. All these coins come out of my collection. One of the interesting things is that I started collecting back in 2002. And at the time, all I had was a 1997 copy of North American Coins and Prices. Had no idea I was ever going to collect Mexican coins. So one day, I looked at a page like this. Except back in the 97 edition, instead of 86,000, they just had 86. And instead of 2,000, they just had 2 and 31 and so on. So one day I was looking at my copy of North American Coins and Prices, got to the Mexican pages, and saw the 3-digit mintage figures, and I thought, what the heck is that? Is that 2 million? Is that 254 million? So I had to look in the legend, and when I found out those were thousands, my jaw dropped and my eyes almost popped out of my socket because of the revelation that for that low amount of money, you could get coins that rare. And I was under the mistaken impression that if the figure was in those columns, then those coins existed and they could be achieved too. That's not the case, and I'll get back. But I started out with a vacuum of information, but enough to really get the fire lit. Then I was lucky enough at a show in 2002 to come across a dealer who had about 100 Mexican Republic decimal coins for sale, which is a huge amount at a local show. And I had just been fired up about collecting, didn't know how to start collecting, so I went and bought all of the 50 centavos that he had at the show. And that was my first day of preparation for this speech. So back in 2002, all I had was a scattering of mintage figures from the book, and then I talked to collectors, and I got the urban legends from them. Basically, the idea that 50 centavos are common and they're really not worth collecting in low grades. Then I said, well, what about counterfeits? Because I'm kind of a paranoid guy. I says, well, what about counterfeits? And they says, you mean contemporary counterfeits or modern counterfeits? I says, both. Well, you don't have to worry about contemporary counterfeits, they told me, because they were searching for those way back in the day they circulated, and most of them were found and defaced. And the ones that are left you can find by the look of the coin or the feel of the coin. And in terms of modern counterfeits, just brushed it out. I said, you don't have to worry about modern counterfeits because of the rule of economics, really. It costs so much fixed cost to develop a counterfeit, I mean the capability to counterfeit a coin, then you need X amount of examples to be able to sell without raising the suspicion of the buyers. So because Mexican Republic 50 centavos are so scarce, they said, you don't have